There is a very real threat that the media, both the corporate media and independent media, face from Donald Trump getting back into the White House, especially if he is able to get Matt Gaetz installed as the Attorney General. Gaetz is going to be the enforcer. He is going to be the guy that will not tell Donald Trump no. So if Trump says go out there, prosecute media outlets, everybody from the big ones like ABC and NBC all the way down to the small ones like me, Gaetz will try to do it. Which brings me to my next question. This one comes from YouTube user at Maria Martinez-researcher, who asks, how are you and other political YouTubers preparing for likely censorship and persecution? Well, I don't know. I have heard from other people that do this, much bigger than me, people that I am friends with. They're actually very, very concerned about it. And they do think that Donald Trump could come after them. There is a very real fear among those people. Again, those are people that are bigger than me. And so they're way more freaked out, I think, than I am. But the persecution part of it, I'm glad you brought that up, because that, of course, is a separate issue than just being politically targeted, which is scary enough. But the persecution, the amount of death threats that I have received through my cell phone, my email, and believe it or not, even through my wife's cell phone, has been overwhelming. It has been constant. Since November 5th, I have had people email me, screenshotting my personal information, sending it to me, letting me know that they are planning on releasing that to the public so that people can go after me. If you follow me on Instagram, which you all should be doing, you've seen some of these threats because I have posted them. And so the persecution part of it, that part is terrifying. These people having my personal information and dangling it over my head, that's horrifying, right? I have children. Like, yes, I mean, I'm worried about myself, but obviously I'm more worried about my children. I'm more worried about my wife. They've got her cell phone number somehow. I am worried about them coming after her. I've been worried about DeSantis coming after her because, again, she is an educator in a public school here in the state of Florida. I've been worried about him coming after her just because of the things I've said and done. And so it is horrifying. Like, I'm far more vigilant now. Honestly, kind of avoiding going in public whenever I can. And I don't want to become like a total, recluse, but it is scary. Like, going to the grocery store is scary because I live in a deep red area. I pass people every day with, the crazy Trump bumper stickers, not just MAGA, but like really awkward, weird ones. I pass people with Trump flags. And all of that, by the way, was not happening before the election. They all put this shit on after the election because they didn't want people to know. But anyway, it is terrifying. So I think each one of us that do this in our own way, we are worried about what happens to us personally and our families. Some are more worried about, being the targets of criminal investigations. Not that they've done anything wrong, but, they worry about the problems with that. Others, myself, more worried about our safety because that seems to be the thing that they're threatening the most.